Unicorns and glitter and taxidermy critters are just some of the things they like. They also enjoy 80s hair bands, Grizzly Adams and John Goodman, so if you think that's weird, then you can take a hike. But the things they enjoy the most are making art and cracking jokes, so without further ado, here are your hosts. You've got your two artsy gals, Here are your two artsy gals.
Hey listeners, this episode is late, like way late. So I'm going to try to keep this short. You know the drill. Support our podcast, because if you like it, we want to keep it going. But it's listener supported, so if you don't support our podcast, we can't keep it going. So you can do that by donating money through PayPal from our website, towardsthegals.com. You can also, there's a button. You push it. It says donate. You can also get us something from our Amazon wish list through our website by clicking a button. You can also just tell people about the show. Spread the word. Let people know about us, and that will get us more listeners. Give us awesome ratings. You probably listen to us on iTunes or Stitcher or Google Play or Podmatic using the app. And when you listen to us on any of those places, if you give us stars and good feedback, then more people will want to listen to us. And that is an awesome way to support us. If you have any questions or comments about this episode or any other episode, we love hearing them. Email us at twoartsygals@gmail.com, or you can call our voicemail line 503-395-7190 and leave us a message, and we'll play it on the show. And let me think, what else? Ooh, the social medias. We're on all of them. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We post the most on Facebook. And we're on Pinterest. And we're Two Artsy Gals in all of those places. And wow, it's a busy holiday season. I hope y'all are safe and happy and warm and everything's going awesome. And here is your episode that was supposed to be last week, but it's now this week's, but it's actually last week's again because it's a day late. Holy shitballs. I am out of my mind this week. Hey everybody, this is Katie.
And this is Lonnie.
And you're listening to Two Artsy Gals. Yay! Holy shit, Lonnie, I've missed you.
I missed you too.
I fucking hate it when we go so long without recording, but it's not realistic to record every single week because,
and the holidays. God, I've been
holy
busy.
Shit, I haven't seen you since Thanksgiving.
I've been busy.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was good. It was
stuck
exhausting.
in the fucking I-5 South shit show.
Yeah, we were half an hour late. We're never that late.
Oh my god.
Scott was like, Mah!
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Luckily, Kurt's pretty chill when he has to drive on that shit. He gets a little agitated, like you can see he's a little agitated, but he doesn't get like super amped up and crabby. So we just kind of roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a little weird though. It was weird. What the fuck was the holdup too? Because
there was the rain. It was the weather.
It was just the rain?
I think so. I know.
We're Oregonians.
I know.
What the fuck?
It was bad though. It was
okay. It was a torrential downpour.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was watching as we were sitting in traffic, just the sheets of rain across the pavement.
We did hydroplane a couple times. I was like, oh, a little hydroplane. You might want to slow down. Kurt hates my fucking side seat driving.
Oh,
I'm the worst. I'm a bad passenger.
Oh, well, this wasn't. Sorry.
I don't even want to know what you saw because the look on your face was like, oh god.
It pushes out a baby.
Oh, well, that's wrong. All
I mean,
wrong.
that's what it does.
But I don't want it.
I know.
We'll tell you what we're talking about in the next episode. But yeah, did you use your plates for Thanksgiving? BTS?
I showed them off, but I felt a little weird. Yeah. My mom was kind of like, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. I don't know. Why does it have to say? Yeah, they just don't get it.
Oh, now your mom.
Yeah.
See, my mom thought it was funny, but
yeah,
but I can see where she thought it was funny when I was talking about it, but that she might think differently were she to be eating pie
Yeah.
off of a plate that said old cunt.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
What did your brother think of them?
I think he thought they were cool. I think he thought they were funny. I don't know. But it was awkward.
I think that we thought they were funnier than everybody else.
Uh-huh.
And I
Yeah.
still think they are.
I know. Scott was kind of like, not saying anything. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
come
Loosen up,
on.
yo.
I know. I wish.
I was going to use that extra vase that we didn't end up doing and make my sister-in-law smell these stinky fuckers vase and bring her flowers.
It's hilarious.
But I was up way too late making pies.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always start pies later in the day than I...
They take a long time.
Well, and even when you're just blind baking just a half crust, like, it still takes longer than I think it's going to.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah.
custard and shit that goes in the middle is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Although I always feel like I've worked out one arm after I make, because I'm stuck. I can't make anything other than these pies because everybody gets all pissy if I make something different.
Man.
I have to make my homemade from scratch chocolate pie that is so chocolatey it almost burns your mouth. Like, it is fucking insane chocolate level.
Wow.
And if I don't make that, my sister-in-law has a big old hissy fit. She used to say, make it for dad. Dad likes it. But then I said something to my father-in-law a couple years ago. I'm like, you never eat the pie, and I make them for you. And he goes, I don't like chocolate pie. And I'm like,
oh, sneaky.
She's like, all right, they're for me. God damn it. I thought you wouldn't do them. And I'm like, well, if everybody wants a chocolate pie, then I'll bring a fucking chocolate pie. So, and I make coconut cream pie, even though it's not a fucking winter pie.
Mm-mm.
That, like, shit is for, like, summer parties and maybe Easter.
Mm-hmm.
But come on. But my husband and one of my nieces are like, you have to make the coconut cream pie. And they're both, like, you make the custard. And you have to, like, that involves a lot of whisk stirring.
Yeah.
My husband would so make fun of me with the hand motion that I'm making right now. But yeah, so I was up late making pies.
Oh my gosh.
But we had a good Thanksgiving. And we went the weekend before to my grandma's for her 88th birthday.
Nice.
So we kind of did Thanksgiving down there.
Lots of family stuff.
Yeah. And I am happy to say that I somehow booked something for every fucking weekend of this month.
Yeah, we kind of ended up that way too.
I'm like, how did that happen? Before the month was even started. So this weekend, I'm recording another episode of Awesome Talks Project.
Wow.
Next weekend, I'm hosting the Stitch and Bitch Christmas edition. The following weekend is my birthday party. And then the following weekend is Christmas Eve. And then the next weekend is New Year's Eve. So my weekends
my
are
brain
all
is just
fucking planned
melted.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
as if it's not busy enough.
I'm kind of glad that I don't have to go anywhere until Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Like, all of those are things here, and all of them are things that are just one day of my weekend.
That's true.
So I'm
yeah,
kinda
just
like,
a few hours.
I have a little time to, like, do some stuff and, like, just relax. I feel like I've been booked solid since, like, September.
Yeah.
Honestly. I feel a little bit overwhelmed with my world.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same. Yeah. I decided I needed to deep clean my kitchen before Thanksgiving. It took me a week because I've been like sewing and depressed and whatever. Like, I just haven't been doing the housework the way I
No, but it's good
should.
to, like, do it. Like, I need to do a deep clean of the kitchen too. My kitchen is like, because I just pulled out the microwave the other day because something slid down behind it. And when I pulled it out, I was like, ugh. And I shut, like, how did fucking crumbs get under the microwave like that? It's repulsive.
Ours is because the toaster is right next to it. So I'm sure ours is full.
Well, don't even get me started on my goddamn toaster.
Yeah. So it's just, I'm like, fudge, I'm tired. But I feel more ready for Christmas because I did all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's nice in here now.
The
Okay.
holidays are coming, people.
Mhm.
It's my favorite time of year. I got the zombie Christmas village out.
It looks so good.
Has a new harbor this year with zombies versus
It's
pirates.
really cool.
And I don't know if you stopped and looked at the zombie nativity scene in person.
Mm-mm.
You'll have to look at it before we go. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Excellent work, Katie.
It is pretty good. I got my Christmas tree up. That was good. Every year, there's a little part of me that gets closer and closer to getting a fake tree. Only because, and the only reason, is I fucking hate putting lights on the goddamn tree. That is the worst part. Can someone just do that for me?
Right.
Get it in the stand, put the lights on it, make sure it's straight, and then I'll put all the pretty stuff on.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
I have a fake tree that half the lights died, so now I put lights on my fake tree with lights.
Thing?
Yeah, I
that
couldn't
was
figure it out.
What I wanted to do was like, you must have a light bulb out.
I know, and I've tried replacing all these bulbs.
I was going to say, usually it's the one before, so if you go down the line, it's harder to tell because it's on a tree. It's usually the last one that works. It's usually the next one over.
Okay, I think I tried replacing that one.
But
and those little cheap bulbs, you don't even know. It's like, am I replacing these right even? Like, they're so weird. But yeah. So I put lights on my fake tree now.
I can't find fake trees that are small enough for my purposes.
Yeah.
Like if I get a fake tree, I'm not getting a fucking green tree. I'm
not
going to do it. I'm getting
like
either a white or a silver one with different colored fucking lights on it. Because if you're going to get a fake tree, you get a fucking fake tree. Like,
don't try to make it look real.
Yeah, no, because they don't.
No.
Like, no. I will say there are some that do, but I don't have the kind of fucking ching to throw down for a tree that looks like it's real, but it's not.
Yeah. No, mine's very fake, but I like it. I like it. It makes a cozy atmosphere. It's white tree with white lights, and then I put blue ornaments all over it.
Well, here's the thing. I have, in the past, an issue with... So my husband gets mad, and he says that our Christmas trees always look like they're from the window of Radio Shack.
What?
I do my... Well, it's true, though. I used to decorate my tree in a very specific way. I had the same ornaments, the same color scheme. I never changed anything. I don't like ornaments too close together. I don't like the same color. If you put the same color ornament next to each other on my tree, I'm going to fucking punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Like, it is to the point where my husband and son don't decorate the tree with me anymore.
Oh.
And so I have made an effort. Duda, come in here with Lonnie. My dog fucking loves the shit out of Lonnie. Like, he lost his shit when she got here today.
It was pretty cool.
But, so I've made an effort to, like, change it up. And we are kind of, I'm throwing the old Strictly Nightmare Before Christmas theme out the window. Because I have my big Jack Skellington ornaments. Those are still on the tree, but we've added, like, Star Wars and Doctor Who. And, let's see, there's some cool... ray guns, like those cool vintage 70s 60s looking ray guns, and like all kinds of stuff on there. I'm going fantasy sci-fi fandom.
Awesome.
So we'll just have random shit on our tree.
So you need a blue tree, I feel like. I don't know why.
I feel like that would be cool.
Like space or like Doctor Who or like...
I was thinking the silver because it would be like the robots and like whatever.
That's true.
I can only find them in like 6 feet tall, and I put our tree up on a table.
Yeah.
Our house is not big enough for a 6-foot fucking tree.
We're gonna find you a tree.
We're gonna find me a tree. Here's also a thing. If I have a fake tree, I'm gonna need enter vintage every year at New Year's. Because if I am not threatened by the possibility of my tree bursting into flames, I'm not gonna take the motherfucker down because I love Christmas and I'm just gonna leave that shit up year round. Anyway.
My friend tried doing that, like just she had a fake white tree and tried leaving it up and doing each holiday. Like doing Valentine's decorations and then doing St. Patrick's Day decorations or, like whatever.
Did it work? Did she
I think
get
for a
tired
while.
of it?
I think
I
she
feel like
may
that's
have.
something you would get tired of.
Yeah, because you have to find where do you put all this shit and like, yeah. But I thought it was a cute idea.
And I feel like it would be like this endless loop of ornament construction of like making your own ornaments.
Yeah. Because, they don't make St. Patrick's Day ornaments.
No,
they don't make Valentine's Day ornaments.
Green glitter.
I know. It would be...
all the fucking glitter! Yeah!
And then the Halloween tree.
Well, I used to have a Halloween tree. Actually, someone gave me these little teeny ornaments. They're like resin ornaments. And when my son was little, we just went out and cut a branch with no leaves on. on it
Oh,
and stuck it in this pot. It came with a pot that had like the frog thing in there, and I don't know why they call it that, but it's like the floral foam. That you stick things in, and you shove it down in there, and then you put like fake spider webs in around it so you can't see the green under there, and then you hung all these little
That's really
monsters
cute.
and stuff off of it was a big deal. I don't know whatever fucking happened to it. Shit has gone missing like over the years, like when we've moved, and then I'm like, where did that go? Like, did we leave a box somewhere?
Right.
I don't know. It just happens.
Yep.
Do you know what you can make ornaments from ornaments? Like what you can make into ornaments? Did I say that right?
Ornaments.
You can use maps.
Ooh, I like using
to make
maps.
Ornaments. Maps. That's what we're talking about today. Repurposing maps and globes. But before we get started, and before I take my sweater off, I have a very important question for you, Lonnie. I bought this cardigan on sale for $6.
Wow.
Is this black and blue or navy blue and blue? Because I thought it was black and blue until I put it on next to my black t-shirt.
It looks navy.
God
yeah.
damn it.
But the cuff looks black.
It is somehow less cute now that I know that it's navy blue.
No, I think it's cute.
and blue.
I don't know.
But
I know you don't like navy blue, but
no,
I like
don't
it.
hate navy blue. I just don't like navy blue.
But look at the cuff. Is the cuff black?
No, I don't know. No, it's the same fucking color.
All right.
I don't know, man.
I think it's cute.
I think it's a cute sweater, but now I'm too hot, so I gotta take it off. I feel like my hair is out of control today.
It's cute.
But, all right. So, yeah. That was a long fucking preamble.
Oops. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
And also, you must know that I lost my notes for this episode.
What?
When I cleaned my office, I threw them away, I think. I
and
think
the shrinky dinks.
And I can't find my... Oh, there's no way I threw out the shrinky dink. We'll talk about the shrinky dinks next episode, but it's making me cray-cray. They've got to be in here somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we're talking today about repurposing maps and globes to make cooler things out of them.
Uh-huh. I like using maps.
You know, globes didn't even cross my mind until I bought my mom a globe for her birthday the year before last. She saw this globe that she really wanted, and it was like, I don't know, if you go to Pier 1 Imports, you've seen it. They're around anyway. It's a black globe with like gold, muted gold, but it's like the gold continents and stuff.
Wow.
And writing, but it's on a stand that has it's like a big swooping piece of metal that comes up, and then it's like an airplane, like an old vintage plane.
Whoa.
So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe. But anyway, and my son has a globe that I'm constantly like, where the fuck do I put this?
I know. Yeah.
It's kind of cumbersome.
Yeah.
And we took his dresser out of his room. When our neighbors moved, they gave us this rack that you could like hang clothing on. And so, because he seems unable somehow to fucking open a drawer and put a thing inside of it, I thought that if I got him something that had like, it has this little section of shelves where you put folded things and then you could hang things. He still can't fucking use it. I don't know why I thought that was going to make it any different. But anyway, I had to fucking figure out what to do with his globe because he doesn't want to get rid of it because it's his globe. So we're going to talk about some cool things that you can do with globes and maps. But I'm going to talk about maps first.
Okay. Is this globe a floor standing one or is it a tabletop?
Standing one.
Okay. Yeah, they do take up a lot of space.
They do.
Yeah.
Because they're round.
I think Scott had one of those standing globes, and I think he might have gotten rid of it when we moved because I haven't seen it, I don't think. But I know he liked
it's one
it.
of those things that went missing.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him later.
Do you guys have an attic?
No.
Or any kind of storage area where
Not
you put
very
stuff?
much. No. So.
Your house doesn't have an attic?
It does, but it's all full of insulation.
And creepy. Attics are creepy.
Yeah.
There's an attic up here. Like, there's an entrance right outside the door. We've never fucking...
Ooh, I wonder if there's cool stuff up there.
Gone up in there.
I always think there's treasures up there.
Well, our landlord has a bunch of shit stored in the neighbor's side.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, in their garage and in their basement. It's just like a bunch of his shit that, like, for the house.
Huh.
Like, it's rude.
Yeah.
He also has a shed under their side. So I'm always afraid that they're like old dead bodies or something in the attic.
Oh, no.
Because that's where my brain goes.
Yeah.
Or some kind of giant species of spider that I've never seen before that is going to eat my face when I go up there.
Right. Or a poltergeist.
Yeah. I would be okay with a poltergeist.
Okay.
I feel like I can hang with that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have the tools and the know-how to deal with like ghosty shit, supernatural.
That's good.
Phenomenon. It doesn't really
You just
scare
carry
me.
some sage up there with you.
Yeah, just go sage the shit out of that. Say, you're not welcome here. Get the fuck out. Go to your next plane or what the fuck ever. Leave me alone. But yeah, no. I don't want any dead things in my attic.
No.
But if globes were up there, that would
I
be
know.
cool.
Or what if there
was
was
like, how are we going to fucking circle this back around?
treasure maps like in Goonies?
Like in Goonies, that would be rad.
Yeah.
That would be very if my attic were like that, I would like it.
Yeah, if that was a cool attic. That was, yeah.
Attics are always cool in the movies.
Yeah, they are. I know. And since I was a kid, you just made me realize that I have a reoccurring dream where this house that I have has this really cool attic.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, with like windows and stuff.
Did you read Flowers in the Attic?
I did, but I don't remember it. That's weird.
I tried to read it when all my friends were reading it, but I'm like, this is fucking gross. Why are you guys reading this shit? Like, it's weird.
I don't even remember what it was
like,
about.
The brother and sister were kept in the attic, and there was a little inappropriate behavior between the two of them.
Oh, neat. Wow, I didn't.
Their mom was an abuser, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go right over here and read some Stephen King. Because I was really into Stephen King when all my friends were into Flowers in the Attic, and I'm like, this is fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Got into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because my mom and dad were relatively nice to me.
Yeah, it's like maybe you're psychologically healthy. I don't know.
Ouch. Lonnie, none of these chairs are making my back feel better.
I'm feeling super old and
I feel old and craggly.
Yeah.
As old and craggly as an old map.
I know. We got to get back on these maps. Okay.
So, Lonnie, what do you use maps for? Lonnie was just telling me that the Sierra Club sends her a map every year.
Yeah, I get a free map, so it's kind of cool.
Why do you get a free map from the Sierra Club? Do you give them monies?
I have in the past.
Oh.
Yeah. So they keep asking me, and I feel bad. I just haven't been able to.
You're like, nope, thanks for the map, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I use them for paper mache, like decoupage. Like my unicorn is covered in maps.
That's right.
He's a mapicorn.
A mapicorn. And that is a really cool way to reuse old maps.
Yeah. They look cool. It just looks anything. Tabletop. I've seen chairs with maps decoupaged on them. It just looks cool.
That was top of my list, is like decoupaging maps to things. I saw a really cool, I want to kind of maybe do it with these shelves. Someone covered the backs of the inside back of a bookshelf.
Perfect.
With map.
Yes.
So you just take all the shelves out, decoupage that shit to the back wall of your bookshelf, cool. And then put the regular. Yeah, it would look really neat.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that. And some people were used like desks they'd covered. And Mod Podge is your friends. Yeah. Because they have furniture Mod Podge.
Yep.
That gives it like a harder finish. So they did desks and dressers covered in map. I think a big desk would be cool, like in your office or something.
Yes. In fact, I should have done, I know my metal desk, I did a really pretty flowery paper, but it would have been cool as maps.
Yeah. But it's also cool with flowery paper.
I could redo it someday.
You could.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing. You can just fucking slap some shit over the top of what you already did.
That's right. Or if you have the patience to soak it off. But who has the... Uh-oh. Did you get grounds in your coffee?
No. There's like a little chip in my coffee cup that I didn't know, and I rubbed my teeth against it. And it felt all... Now I want to punch something. That was a gross feeling.
Yeah, I can...
My teeth are sad now. This cup has seen better days anyway.
Time to retire.
It is.
Aw.
Hey, Mom that works at Starbucks, I need a new cup.
Yeah.
I could cover this with map.
You could.
That would be awesome.
They have dishwasher safe Mod
They
Podge
do have
too.
dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and that is some of the
weird.
examples that I saw of. I've been meaning to use that because I have those glass coasters.
Oh yeah.
That I accidentally washed in the dishwasher because I bought them at a garage sale. I didn't know that they were not dishwasher safe, and it washed all the words off of them. But they had like words about drinking on them, like they're clear glass. But then it was like, I don't know, hangover and like I can't even remember what they said. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the names of different drinks and stuff. But anyway, I washed them in the dishwasher, and all the black lettering came off of them.
I did that.
So I've been meaning to use the dishwasher safe Mod Podge and put stuff.
Oh
on
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I just don't know what I want to put on them. Maybe maps.
Maybe.
That would be kind of a cool idea. So since we've been talking about the holidays and it is December, it's hard to not get into like, this would be a great gift idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because our brains are on gift ideas right now. So I think, and it hadn't occurred to me, like, it's a really cool and thoughtful gift idea to make something of, like, let's say you have a friend that's from another country or from another state, or you have someone who loves another country or another state, or like, I've been looking for a way to display keepsakes from our honeymoon.
Yeah.
For years. We went to Ireland. I have the map that we used when we were, because guys, this was before we had GPS on our phones.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And affordable call plans that you could get when you were out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually had a map that we used when we were driving around Ireland to figure out where we were going.
And it worked?
Well, we ended up just asking a lot of questions. Like, where are we going, yo?
I hope this isn't too loud. I don't think so.
No, that'll probably come out. Lonnie's prepping for our next episode. She's obsessed. She's obsessed, yo.
I know. I'm just geeking out.
But anyway, I think that it's very thoughtful, and I got some really cute ideas looking around as reusing maps for keepsakes. Like, you could, like, say if you went on a vacation, a family vacation, people used Mod Podge to cover picture frames.
Oh yeah,
with a map, and then put a picture of
where they were,
like a cool picture of you guys hanging by the pool or whatever, or something awesome that happened
or
on
by
your
a
trip.
Fountain, or
yeah,
I don't know.
Or even people use the map as matting on the picture.
Ooh,
so
cute.
they like just Mod Podged it onto a piece of matting and then cut it like it was
cute.
matting. One thing that I saw, Lonnie, that was a really sweet idea. Like a really sweet idea. You know, you can buy those little empty bezel settings and then you put a picture in them and drop the glass in on top of them.
Yes.
People were like, I have seen, like, say you have a friend from Chicago. You just get the little map on the map of the United States. You just cut a little circle out around Chicago and then put it inside of one of those little things, and you make a pendant or a ring or like keepsake jewelry.
Yeah.
That has to do with either a location that people love or where they're from or where you had a good memory. That's perfect.
Thanks.
Sorry. Alani's prepping something for us. I just already said that. Now I'm repeating myself. But she got it right. I'm like, I think, that's
and
perfect.
then this goes underneath. This will be underneath, but I'm just making sure they fit. Okay. Sorry.
So, but also, what I love to use old maps for is origami. Because you can fold. Because I got really into, when I first started doing origami, I got really into the geometric origami. Like making the big crazy star shapes and like the skeletal boxes and all this stuff. I'm very out of practice. I really need to pick up my origami habit again. But, or hobby, I should say. Habit. That makes it sound. I really got into origami when I quit
my
smoking.
origami fix.
Well, I was doing it instead of smoking. Like, I needed something to do with my hands.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Which is weird because origami can be very frustrating.
And make you want a cigarette.
I have a box of Kleenex in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but my nose is running again.
Aw.
We've had a little weird cold. As a matter of fact, if I sound tired, it's because I fucking am. Because Kurt kept me up all goddamn night.
Why?
With his... He is all stuffed up and he kept waking up not able to breathe in the panic. And then, like, he apparently is unable to wake up without waking me up.
Aw.
It's annoying.
Oops.
But yeah, there's some really cool origami stuff that you can do with maps. And of course, there are some really sweet ornaments that you can make. And we're going to talk about those more in our next episode that we're recording, which actually we shouldn't even be talking about in this episode because it's not going to go up after. We're recording them all out of order this month. But you can make some really cute ornaments. And the Pinterest board for this episode is full of examples of everything that we're talking about, and they are awesome.
Oh, cool.
They're like, you guys are going to get so many cool ideas that you're just going to want to cover your whole fucking house in maps and globes.
Yeah. So do you think you could find them at, like, Goodwill or...
Actually, yes. Thrift stores in their book section, maps are all... People donate that because people get them from the fucking Sierra Club or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really, they're really cool. They're really easy. You can find them a lot in thrift stores and used bookstores.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, light switch covers.
Oh, yeah.
Covered with maps are pretty cool.
Cute. I think I once made an envelope out of map.
Yes, you can fold envelopes.
Cute.
And I saw some baskets woven out of strips of map that were really fucking cool looking.
Ooh, I bet. I bet.
And I think if you cover those kind of things with Mod Podge to make them a little stronger, they become a more permanent, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. They're a little more durable.
Oh, yeah.
Sturdy, if you will.
After you weave it, Mod Podge it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if I don't exactly know how these would be to eat off of. Like I said, I've not used the dishwasher safe Mod Podge before.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd eat off of it.
Stop looking at my
I can't
pants,
imagine that it even works. I'm just like, how? I haven't tried.
I don't know. We're gonna have to. We'll actually let's plan in the new year a specific dishwasher safe Mod Podge episode so we can experiment with it and do some stuff.
Seems like science gone crazy.
Yeah, people have like cover dishes with old maps, so you have like a set of dishes. But I don't know if it's just for look.
It must be, yeah, just for decoration.
I don't know, man. We're gonna figure this shit out.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it. Oh my god, one of my favorite things to do with old maps, though, is cover lampshades. Because everything is better when it's backlit. Yeah. Everything's like a million times cooler when it's backlit. And so you would just cover the outside of an old lampshade. And so now you have a map lampshade. Or I've even seen, and this looks really cool, covering the inside of the lampshade and then painting the outside of the lampshade a solid color. That looks really fucking neat. Yeah. Maps. Oh my god, and I saw a thing where people were just, I want a typewriter. Like an old school typewriter.
Oh, yeah.
People type letters on maps.
Oh.
Or you could even use it. You could cut it the size of standard paper and print it
on it
with your printer. But somehow, like, the romanticism of typing on a map seems super dreamy to me.
Yeah, it does.
My friend Christy and I were at not Hobby Lobby. I don't go there. What's the other one? Crafter's Warehouse.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god, I have a total sidebar for this. They have typewriters there, like real typewriters that are made to look like old typewriters. Yeah. I kind of want one now. Wow. Because the feeling I was
for typing, sale?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're fucking awesome.
Are they really expensive?
They're like $125.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're pretty fucking expensive. But I had the weirdest experience in that fucking Crafter's Warehouse the other day. This lady, it was slow. Yeah. So when it's slow and there are a lot of people there and they were opened until ungodly hours. This was last Friday. It was Black Friday, and I didn't realize it was Black Friday.
Oh, no.
So we went out, and we were just fucking around. We weren't really... I was on a specific mission, and I know my son doesn't listen to the podcast, so I feel safe in saying that I'm going to make him Star Wars and underpants for Christmas. But I can't find knit fabric in Star Wars print anywhere.
Oh, you have to get it online.
There's none in Joann's.
Yeah, you have to get it online.
I might just have to make him regular boxer shorts.
No, you can find it for great prices online, I promise.
Yeah, but in time to make them? I guess I have time.
Some of them ship so fast. Yeah. I've bought fabric online quite a few times, and it takes a few days.
You invited me to a couple of those D-stash groups, and some of them want like 20-something
I know.
a
No.
yard. I'm like,
yeah,
are you fucking smoking crack? Fuck you.
Like on Etsy, if you just search for Star Wars knit fabric, it'll probably be like around $8 a yard.
That's fine. That's normal. That's like a normal fabric price. I'm not paying $25 a yard.
The custom ones are $25.
Fuck
I know.
that shit.
I know. Or there's these like European ones that are like $35 a yard.
No.
I'm like, who are these people? How do you sew with that?
How can you afford that shit? So anyway, we're in, because there's hardly anybody in there. It's like 8:00. They're open till 10.
Mm-hmm.
We're wandering around, looking at Christmas shit. They don't actually have a lot of knits there in their fabric department, so it was kind of a bust. They don't have any knits at all.
Yeah.
So we're wandering
They're hard
around.
to find out in the world.
They are. And Christy was looking specifically for papers for Christmas card stuff. So we were over on the paper side, which they have a lot of cool shit.
Uh-huh.
This lady comes up to us and says, "Can I help you?" And I was wearing my Christmas sweater that my mom bought me. It has a gingerbread man on it with a broken leg, and it says, "Oh, snap."
Oh, my God.
And she comes up to me, and she seems like a normal person. She's like, "Can I help you guys?" And we're like, "No, we're just looking." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, I really like your sweater." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she goes, "It reminds me of Gingy from Shrek." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I guess it kind of does." And then she starts talking in a Gingy voice from Shrek. And reciting all of his lines from the movie verbatim while she's standing like a foot away from me, totally invading my personal space.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. Why? And she wouldn't stop. It went beyond like, okay, I'm going to do a weird impersonation and then I'm going to go do my job in the store somewhere else. It was like...
Was she an employee?
Yes. And she was standing there like, I can't even do the voice, but it's like, like this high pitch.
Yeah.
She did that for what felt like 5 minutes. And I kept getting further away from her, and she kept getting closer and closer. And I honestly, like, fight or flight shit was happening within my body. I wanted to feel like punch her and run out the door.
Oh, no.
And then, I feel like a bad person for saying this, but I had to ask someone if they carried knits later on in our shopping trip.
Uh-huh.
And I walked over, and she was the only person at the counter. And I noticed then that she had a black eye. Like the remnants of a black eye. No, I'm a bad person. Because I turned around and looked at Christy, and I'm like, well, I know why she got that fucking black eye. It was so weird. Like, look, I'm a little socially awkward. I will admit.
I'm so bad sometimes.
I am a little bit weird sometimes when I meet new people, and I don't like uncomfortable silences. Like,
yeah,
I feel like I have to fill the fucking conversation with jibber jabber, and it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not that socially awkward. And when someone is socially awkward in that way, where they have like seemingly zero awareness that they're being really fucking weird. Like, grown-ups don't walk around and just like, okay, I get it. If you love the movie Shrek, look, I'm a total geek about a lot of things, but I don't fucking walk around. Look, sorry, Star Trek people, for using you as an example, but I don't walk around speaking Klingon all day to people who are not interested in Star Trek. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking weird. It was uncomfortable. It made me so angry. And then I was in a bad mood for the rest of the time. Store because she fucking freaked me out.
Wow.
And then we left, and when we paid, we're walking out. This was awesome. I hear the lady over the fucking intercom. She picks up the intercom phone, and she's all, blah, blah, blah from Hard Crafts. And I'm like, wait. And I pointed at her from across the room. I said, did you just say Hard Crafts? Like the Hard Crafts department? And she goes, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know why it makes me ecstatic that there is a Hard Crafts department in this store. But Christy goes, what? And I'm like, it's like the fucking dark arts. But like, you know, it made me very happy. And then we went outside and we were standing, it was pissing fucking rain. So we were kind of waiting to see if the rain was going to die down, and Christy was digging for her car keys. These teenage boys walked by, and I was mid-sentence, so one of them smiled at me, but I must have accidentally made a face that looked like I was feeling bitchy towards him. I don't know. Anyway, he turns around, he's like, and flipped me off. And instantly I was crushed because I think I am pretty fucking cool, and I think teenagers should think I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I yelled, I'm like, Jesus, I have a fucking tattoo sleeve and piercings in my face and blue fucking hair. Why wouldn't a teenager think I was cool? Not that I'm trying to be cool.
You're
to
like,
teenagers,
I'm really cool.
but I'm cool. No, I yelled, hey, suck a bag of dicks, you little fucker. And I'm like screaming this down the thing because I was already agitated.
You're gonna end up a viral video someday.
And then I had been drinking before we went there. Not gonna lie, so
Oh,
I wasn't
no.
100% sober. I wasn't drunk. I just
Yeah.
had a cocktail, but I was maybe a little looser than
Yeah.
I would have been. Yeah. And he's like, I said, no, come back here. Why are you fucking flipping me? Like, I'm yelling at this kid, and they were like walking faster. And Christy's like, get in the car, you fucking psycho. Grab your cane. I can drive you to him faster. So yeah, that was my sidebar. I'm sorry.
That
I should have
was
wrapped
exciting.
a map around that little fucker's face.
Yeah.
So I have to look at his dumb,
Throw a
fucking
globe at
ugly
his
ass face. Throw a
head.
globe on his head. Maybe that's a thing you could do with a globe. You could make like
A
a
mask.
mask.
So you can be safe in public. Well, no one will speak to you in gingerbread voices or flip you off.
Seriously,
for no freaking reason.
I almost had an anxiety attack. She made me that uncomfortable, and she was that in my space. Like, my heart was racing.
That is so strange.
It is bizarre
I can't even really
behavior.
imagine it. I'm trying to picture it.
I thought that, like, I felt like somebody had drugged me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, did someone put something in my drink? Like, what is happening right now? And then Christy does this thing where she has this cool exterior.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't actually appear that she's disturbed by things.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, am I overreacting or was that really weird? She goes, oh no, that was fucking weird. I'm like, okay, good. Because you're just being like really casual
Stoic.
about this.
Yeah.
I'm
Just like this
feeling-
happens all the time.
Yeah, like, meh. I see
You
people
know?
do this shit every day.
Yeah.
No. I'm not okay with any of that behavior.
I just have this memory that's stuck in my mind of being at Fred Meyer one time and saying something to the cashier, and he's like, why would you even say that? That's not even funny. I don't know what I said, but I was a little
horrified.
it was
I'm first
heartbreaking.
Of all, is my face red? Because I'm really super embarrassed.
I'm
for
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
I have sympathetic embarrassment. It's a thing that I have.
Yes, I'm sorry to do that to you. Because, yeah, and I was just like...
See, my
Whoa.
fucking reaction would be like, fuck you little prick.
I was
Like,
just like,
I'm terrible.
oh. Yeah,
What
but
is wrong with
but
me?
see, and I wonder if
what did you do?
I don't remember what I said to make him react that way, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, and I was in a really weird anxiety at the time, so maybe I did say something that was
maybe
like,
you said something socially awkward and weird, but
yeah, I was just
that's
trying to
as a fucking look. You have been in customer service enough to
Yeah,
know
I was
that
shocked.
you don't treat customers that way.
Yeah,
Like, unless it was something, which I cannot ever in a million years envision you saying something
yeah, it
offensive
wasn't
enough
like
to justify
yeah.
that. Like, you weren't making racist jokes about the black guy in line behind you.
No.
So, like,
I don't remember.
In that situation,
No, and so
it would have deserved that
for me, I think
response,
what I
but-
did was I instantly went internal, and I was like just then obsessing over what I said. Now it's
Yeah.
weird that I can't remember it. I think I blocked it out because then I was like, just really trying to
That's
assess it.
horrible.
Like, what was that? Why did he react that way? What did I do? Just, oh my
Can
God.
I just tell you he reacted that way because he's an asshole?
I guess. I mean, I wish I could remember what I said because maybe I deserved that, but damn, it was shocking. I was like, whoa.
That is weird. Let's get back to maps. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't figure
Sorry,
out. We need to
awkward.
make a map for us to handle social situations. Like A flow chart,
Yeah.
maybe, would be more appropriate. Like, if this happens, do this.
Yeah.
If this happens, because I just can't. I can't with
Or
that
I need
shit.
to find a place in the world where these things just don't happen.
Right?
Maybe it's on a map.
Maybe it is on a map. We need a map out of the social awkward zone.
Yes.
Another really cool thing now, I'm apologize ahead of time because I'm showing Lonnie the Pinterest board.
Okay.
We're gonna lose her, maybe. Oh, I lost the thing I'm gonna show you. God damn it.
I can't look.
Well, look, there's the lampshades.
Ooh, cute on the inside.
Yes, on the inside.
I like that.
But I saw this really neat thing where someone had like
Oh, I see what you're saying about
screen
globes.
printed a picture over the top of.
Oh yeah, you could print that with your printer.
Yes, I don't generally put things that on the Pinterest board. I try not to put things that are stuff for sale.
Oh,
But this was a cool idea,
Yeah.
and I didn't see it anywhere else. But you could so you put a map down. You have a piece of map that you've cut out to the size of your picture frame, and then you could print a cool black picture over the top of it, or you could
Kraken
stamp
on it.
something on that. Oh my god,
a big old kraken.
fucking kraken!
Yeah,
I am making that for our house.
Yes.
A map with a kraken.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then I get to hear and then I'm gonna wire a sound thing into it, so I can hear sexy Liam Neeson go, "Release the kraken."
Ooh.
Maybe not, but it would be a good idea.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Do that.
You know, for someone that's into travel,
Is that
and
buttons
stuff,
all over a globe?
oh my god, we'll get to the globe in a
Okay.
minute, but that is awesome.
What does that
People
say?
that are super explorer,
Oh, okay.
like
I thought it said embrace. I was like,
no,
oh,
and
that's
you know
kind of
what?
nice. I guess embrace.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make me sound like a huge asshole.
Oh.
But I fucking hate anything with inspiring words on it now. I hate it. I want to punch it.
Don't try to inspire me.
Well, I think that it's just
I'm
so
over it.
fucking overdone. Like,
Live, laugh, love.
I'm gonna shove
No,
those. If
I
any one
see
more
that.
person does that, I want to shove it right
I
up
swear
their
to God, I
asshole.
see that in Vancouver, and then there's like a picture of an AK-47 underneath it.
And
Or
you're
something. I'm
like,
like,
oh.
you are confused. Yes. Like, I don't know. Like, what is happening?
Oh my god. No, I get it, but I just think it's fucking so forced and stupid. And it's like someone, and also, I don't think anybody's the boss of me. Like, don't tell me to live, laugh, and love.
I wanted to use like funny words like ingratiate or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, that was Lonnie! An idea is born.
Ah, yes.
We're gonna have to put that down.
Okay.
And like,
I don't even
like
know how
a
to
funny,
spell it.
Weird, no, we're just like big, weird, obnoxious
Yeah.
words that are like anti-inspiration. Oh my god, that's so funny. We could do that maybe for like a Valentine's episode. Like,
Yeah.
because I also hate I love Valentine's Day. Because I'm not gonna lie, my husband buys me things, so buy me some cool shit and feed me food because I'm fat and I want more food.
Oh my God,
that's so funny. You crack me up. But I fucking hate that. So, but this does say like explore. Like, it is kind of cool. I get where they're going with it like that.
Right.
From a graphic standpoint and a graphic design geek position, it's really cool to do these like big bold words and like neat print. Like, I really like the script fonts. Or,
Yes.
like, on a map background.
They can't be
really neat.
inspiring
But
words.
Don't fucking inspire me to go anywhere. Inspire me to go to.
That'd be funny to expire. Like,
Don't try to fucking inspire me. You just suck a bag of dicks. I'm inspired enough. I don't need that shit. Fuck off.
Oh my God.
Also, people are using old windows they pulled out of old buildings, which I've seen art done on those. And I want to do an episode about those because, Lonnie, I have old windows in my garage that I've been hoarding for years. I'm going to give you one. We're going to do some shit on it.
Ooh.
But people put maps behind them. But I also feel like that's kind of not... I mean, it doesn't look like anything.
I like him with mirrors, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
cool.
Anyway.
Ooh, the dresser looks amazing.
So, here's the bookshelf.
Oh yeah, I like it.
So
Look how minimalist they are.
it's
They have like 5
I
things
know,
on
and
their
I'm
shelf.
Like, how I need more shelves. And it doesn't occur to me to maybe take some of the shit I have on my shelves off my shelves. No.
Oh, I like the round lights. Or that's a globe, huh?
Yes,
Cut
that's
in
a
half.
globe. So, as far as maps, this other thing. People could cut out silhouettes, like silhouettes of a person, the silhouette of of a country, whatever. I almost said a cunt.
I have a funny idea in my head.
I really love like the bugs and butterflies that are like framed. Like, like people, what are people called that collect and study those bugs? There's probably
entomologists.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
but
put a map behind it.
They've cut out the silhouette. No, they've cut out silhouettes of butterflies made from maps and pinned them, which makes me feel much better about it because I feel really icky. Because why would you catch a butterfly and stab it with a pin? Like that's horrible.
Yeah.
Die, butterfly, die!
And it's like
you inspired me too much. You made me feel like
I was just
laughing
thinking
and
of a
living
map
and loving.
of a map with like frilly words on it that says "Go ahead and go" or something like that.
Or get the fuck out. Pack your bags.
Yeah, pack your bags.
Don't let the door hit you on the way. Lottie, what's wrong with us? We're such bad
You
people.
gotta get your anger out somehow, right?
Right.
I think that's constructive.
It is constructive. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say about maps before, because it's really cool. Embroidering. Like, okay, so when I was a little girl, my dad was in the Coast Guard. And we actually used a globe for this, but wherever he was in the world, we put pins in the globe where he was traveling because my dad would be gone he would be out on the ship for, sometimes months at a time. And so we were little tiny kids and we would be all like, where's my daddy? This is before we didn't like him. I don't know. So we would put pins in it. And we also had a map that I had a map of the world. And when I went to Italy, when my son was little, I drew a line of where I was like a dotted line on the map of where I was flying.
Oh, cool.
And how I was going to come back so that he would know. And why is my dog just down there making
I don't know.
one-liners?
I don't know.
I think that he's trying to contribute to our conversation.
Yeah.
But we don't understand dog.
Yeah.
You can hand embroider like travel paths on maps
cute.
and then frame them.
Yeah.
And it's really adorable because I love embroidering on paper.
Yes. It's fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to move on to, holy shit, we've been talking for so long.
I bet.
We're going to move on to globes. Because globes, okay. So let's just get this right out the top. Make a fucking lamp out of your globe.
Yeah, it's cool
like there looking. Are some,
Ooh, make a storage container. Make a stash globe.
Yes.
Hide your stuff
well,
in
they
there.
put a...
Oh, it's a chessboard.
Yeah, it's a chessboard. I want to learn to play chess.
I don't know.
The coolest thing that I've seen with the globes, hands down, though, is like people either saw the bottom, just the bottom of it off, or they saw them in half and make half those big half globe lamps. Mm-hmm. You can buy wiring kits super fucking cheap. You don't have to be an electrician. Mm-mm. You don't have to know how to build a lamp. You can go into your local hardware store anyway. Go see Lonnie's brother Larry in Portland and go in and say, hey, I want to make a lamp. And they have all the parts. They have all the wires. They have all the plugs. Like, really, honestly, all it is a matter of screwing and unscrewing screws. That's it. It's pretty foolproof. So don't be intimidated.
Unless you want to replace your pendant lights, but then you can just... Like, if you want to wire them into your...
Oh, you can just make a new cover.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not and you can even buy kits for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's all pretty foolproof. So don't be afraid of it. But use globes. Like, it looks fucking cool. And some people, like, have drilled holes in the globes to let extra light through. And some people... I saw a grouping of maps of different sizes. All, like, a big hanging globe in the corner, or globes of different sizes.
Wow.
All as a big hanging light in the corner. I think you'd have to have pretty high ceilings in a big house for that shit. But
I saw one that was painted with an inspirational quote on it.
I know. Yeah, right.
Mine
like,
is going to say burn it down.
let the journey begin.
Blow it up.
But another cool thing that I saw with since Lonnie brought it up is people taking globes and writing inspirational things on them.
Yeah.
If that's your jam. I'm not making fun of you if that's
I
your
know.
jam. I'm really not.
Sorry. Yeah.
It irritates me personally because apparently I'm a horrible human being.
Is that gold leaf or is that?
Yes. So my favorite thing that looks very classy, if you want to class up a globe, is, especially I think it would be cool with the big standing globes with the wood stand. People paint the ocean black. All the water is black, and then you gold leaf the continents onto the map, and it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks
It's
hard
beautiful.
to do.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that hard. I don't think that you were on the show when we did the gold leaf episode yet. Were you?
Yeah, I think
Were you?
so. I think so.
Okay. Gold leaf isn't that hard. Don't be intimidated by gold leaf. It's not.
But how do you cut out the right shape?
You don't. You just paint the gold leaf glue onto the continent, and then you brush the leaf over the top of the glue, and it only sticks to where the glue is. It's super fucking easy.
Okay, well then yes.
Yeah, it's not. It looks way more. That's why I love about shit like that.
Yeah,
it looks like
it looks really hard. Yeah, like
it's
how
not.
do you make the delicate? Yeah.
No, and people. Oh my gosh! So people are making bowls.
Is that a stainless? Is it like a stainless bowl inside of it or something?
No, they've just like Mod Podged it or something. They sealed it probably with like a clear acrylic sealer.
Yeah.
Or something. And again, I don't think that these are bowls that you can eat out of, but they're decorative bowls that you can like put cool shit in.
Yeah, I saw another one that had potpourri or something in it.
Potpourri. I am a pretty big fan of the chalkboard globe.
Cute.
People painting the globe with chalkboard paint. You could write inspirational things, or you could write fuck off.
Yeah.
Or whatever on them. Oh, look, somebody made a globe with love on it.
Aw, that's nice.
I guess you're supposed to love the planet.
I do.
I do love the planet, but
it's a cool place.
It is a pretty cool
place.
We're
lucky to have it.
Oh, the button globe.
Buttons.
So I think that you would have to have a collection. Like you would have to buy a lot of buttons to do this in a cool way, because it would just look dumb if you just had random buttons on.
Is there any mosaic ones where people did like, like made it look globy, but in a mosaic? That would be really
cool to do a mosaic over the top of the globe, like with little bits of glass or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the giant.
Oh wow.
And I am going to post because I posted it on my Facebook wall. I might have put it on. Do you remember if I put it on the Two Artsy Gals Facebook? The globe making, those vintage videos.
I don't know if that was Two
They're
Artsy Gals.
Really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on I'll find it again and put it on the Facebook page for this episode. People have been cutting globes in half and framing them, like putting not framing them behind glass, but doing almost like a shadow box situation.
What does it say?
I don't know. Serial killer. I don't know, when people cut letters out and piece them together. It reminds me of because all the serial killers in the movies cut words out of magazines.
So you can't recognize their handwriting.
And they do it very carefully with rubber gloves and tweezers, so there's no fingerprint transfer. Oh. So they're taking half globes though and putting them in a shadow box frame, and that looks pretty cool. And it probably takes up less room. Yeah. That it renders. I mean, a lot of the things we're talking about are going to render your globes and maps completely useless as globes and maps. Yeah. But they will be pretty for your eyeballs. Yeah. And
it's okay. We have Google.
Someone took a half a globe and put a little handle in it and made it like a serving tray. So you bring it out and go ching and lift it up and your food's underneath it. That would be fun for a travel themed party. Yeah. Any kind of party that you were doing. I like a theme. Yeah. So I can't help it.
Like somebody's going off on a journey or something.
Yeah, bon voyage party. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for.
Bon voyage.
You should just do that.
Yes.
So I feel like we probably gave some ideas. Do you think? We didn't spend enough time.
There's a mappy envelope. So cute.
I know. The maps make cute envelopes.
Yeah.
Oh, and we talked about all that. Okay,
you could take a globe and make it into a Death Star.
You could make. Oh yeah, I have a Death Star beach ball
Yeah.
hanging straight from my office, and it has an LED light inside of it.
It's cool.
So if you bump it, it lights up and shit. Oh,
Hi, kitty.
yeah. So anyway, we have been talking for an hour, and I can't fucking believe it. So we're gonna go now. And I think next week, if I remember correctly, we're gonna be talking about different ways you can do portraits.
Oh.
Not just drawing. We'll talk about why we are thinking of other cool ways to do portraits. But again, kind of going along on the gifty theme, but unintentionally.
When you said drawing,
Drawing.
is that from, what is it, Charlie?
No, I said, hello, my name is Simon.
Yeah.
And I like to do
drawings.
drawings of Mike Myers.
Yes.
I think it was in the
okay.
bathtub. It was from Saturday Night Live.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Oh my God. That was hilarious. All right, you guys, we sang for you. We haven't sang for a while. So yeah, portraits next week. I hope you learned some cool things about how to reuse maps and
Maybe I'll
globes.
put a picture of my unicorn.
She should do. Please send it to me. All right, until next week, go make some cool shit, yo.
Do it now.
But don't put inspirational quotes on it.
Peace and love. Good morning, Katie. This is your friend. I'm recording on the new Tascam. I'm trying to figure out what the buttons do, but every once in a while I take a break to poo.